Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year. It's been a very long time. Guess what? I'm back and I'll try my best to be really consistent this year. So in today's video, we are going to be making a bucket hat. This video is going to be on the pattern drafting. So I'm going to show you how to draft the right pattern to make your bucket hat. If you're interested in this kind of content, please follow us on Instagram at official Ted and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn the post notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post new videos, and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get started, guys. Okay guys, so the bucket hat comprises of three parts. We have the crown, you have the body, and of course you have the brim. Okay, now to get the crown, all you have to do is know your head circumference measurement. Now if my head circumference measurement is 22 inches, for instance, when I'm taking the measurement, I have to ensure that I place my hand in between the tape rule. Okay, I'll place my hand in a way that there will be allowance, or I can just go ahead and add additional 1 inch to it. The reason is because by the time I make my hair, your hair circumference is the fuller part of your head. So by the time I wear it on a braid or a wig or something, with the allowance, it's going to fit properly. Without the allowance, it's going to be too tight. I'm going to be using a standard measurement, which is 23 inches. So now the crown that we are working with, or sorry, the head circumference we are working with, is going to be 23 inches. So 23 inches, right? And you are going to divide the head circumference measurement. You are going to divide the head circumference measurement by 6.28. So 23 divided by 6.28, this should give you 3.6, right? Please punch your calculator to get that. Head circumference is 23 divided by 6.28. We give you 3.6 inches. Okay, now let's go ahead and cut the head circumference. To cut the head circumference, I'm using some of my old papers. I'm just going to fold this into four. I'm going to fold it into four equal parts, like this. And remember, we are using the measurement we are using is 3.68. Now look at this. The edges is folded. I folded it into two, like where you make bonnet, right? All folded into two. So I'm going to take my tape rule from this edge point here. From this edge point, I'm going to measure 3.6. 3.6, which is here, right? So I'm going to measure 3.6 all the way around. Now when you are doing it, you want to ensure that your tape is not moving around. So starting from the edge, measure 3.6, which is right here. Come to the other edge, measure 3.6, which is right here, and start moving all the way around. Make sure your tape is not moving away from the edge. To mark 3.6 all the way round. And once you've done that, connect it together. Just connect the line together, just like this. And once you've done that, you cut it out. So this is what it looks like. So this is our crown. This is what the crown looks like. So for the other part, which is the body, to get the body, we already have our head circumference, which is 23. So the body is going to be head circumference divided by, we divide it by 2, which is 23 divided by 2. 23 divided by 2 will give us 11.5. Now this is going to be the length. This is going to be the length that we are going to be working with to cut the body. Okay, now all I need to do is take my ruler I'm taking my ruler now. Remember, we are using just a scrap material. Okay, so I'm going to measure 11.5. I have to bring it down because that place is too short. So I'll measure 11.5. This is where my 11.5 is. I'm just going to mark it. For the height, the measurement I'm going to use is 3.5. I'm just going to mark 3.5 here all the way, and I'm going to use my ruler to connect it together. So from here to here is 11.5, and from here to here is 3.5. I use 3.5 for the height, and the length is 11.5. I'm just going to cut this out. Now we are going to label this body, and the other side crown. Let me cut this out very quickly. Okay guys, so this is the body. Now the body, bear in mind that this part is on fold. When you are cutting your material, it's going to be on fold. And again, when you are placing it on your material, make sure to leave additional 0.5 inch allowance, 0.5 inch allowance on both sides. And also on this other side, you leave 0.5 inch allowance. You don't need to worry about this side because you're cutting the material on fold. The material is going to be folded when you're going to be cutting this part. Okay, I didn't put allowance on this paper for a reason. I don't enjoy putting allowance on my pattern. I only do it maybe for bag making or something else. So this other side, don't forget to leave 0.5 inch seam allowance, 0.5 inch seam allowance, 0.5 inch seam allowance. Same thing for this your pattern paper. When you are placing it on the material to cut the crown, you will leave 0.5 inch seam allowance as well. So now let's go ahead and cut the brim. So for the brim, to get the measurement for the brim, you need your head circumference divided by 3.142. This is the standard measurement. Head circumference divided by 3.142, which is equal to 23 divided by 3.142. This should give you 7.3. So the brim, the length that we are going to be cutting for the brim is going to be 7.3. Now on my pattern paper, you can see this is not folded. It's not folded. On this pattern paper, measure 7.3 from here to here and 7.3 from here to here. Okay, use your tape. You measure 7.3 from here, measure 7.3, which is here, and you come to the other side and you measure the same 7.3. Okay, so while you measure 7.3, what you do is to go around, as you come down here and measure 7.3, just like this. Just place your tape here like this. Okay, and measure the 7.3 all the way around. Make sure your hand is not moving from this edge. Make sure your tape is not moving from that edge. Just measure 7.3 all the way around. Then connect together. Now after connecting together, you know we are cutting the brim. I want the height of my brim to be 3.5. So all I have to do is from this edge, I'll come down and I'll measure 3.5. So I'll measure 3.5. I'll come here and measure 3.5 as well. Okay, 3.5. So I came down and I measured 3.5, and I'll go all the way around to measure 3.5. And after doing that, just connect the lines together. Again, this is on fold, and yet when you are placing it on the material, you're also going to leave 0.5 inch seam allowance, which we do on the Ankara fabric. So underneath there, you're also going to leave 0.5 5 inch seam allowance. Yeah, 0.5 inch seam allowance. We can actually do this for the brim to make it easy. So I'm just going to add the 0.5 inch seam allowance for you to see. So guys, this is the brim. Don't forget, this is the brim, and here is unfold. But when you are placing this on your ankara, you are also going to leave additional 0.5 inch allowance, of which I've already added the 0.5 inch allowance up and down to make it easy. So you are just going to cut it from the allowance line. You're just going to cut it out. So guys, this is basically all you need in terms of pattern drafting to make your bucket hat. I'm so sorry about my workspace. I had some bulk orders that we recently finished, so my table got messed up along the line, but don't worry, it will be better next time. So this is it guys. In our next video, I'm going to show you how to transfer this on your ankara, and I'm going to show you the right way to sew your bucket hat. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at official tag, share this video, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.